Pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in for a unique event here on the MaxxSouth Sports Network. I'm Frank Dodson, just proud to be with you in a small part of this event that we're having at the Northeast Mississippi Community College in Booneville. You might recognize the softball field, the Field of Dreams, they called it when they built this beautiful complex. They have loaned it today to the Smoke Eaters and the Peacekeepers. Smoke Eaters would be a reference to various agencies that are serving a fire protection role, as well as the Peacekeepers are referencing various law enforcement agencies, and we'll get into that as we have the game. It's an all in memory of Anthony Anderson. This is the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball Game. Chief Anderson was a beloved figure here at Northeast Mississippi Community College, had served as their chief since 2018, and he had passed away last year, and they wanted to put this event together. All the proceeds will be donated to the CF Foundation and the Project Domino Effect. Those are both things we're going to learn more about during the course of this broadcast, as well as the concessions today go toward the Northeast Mississippi Community College Lady Tigers softball team. So it should be a fun event. Project Domino Effect is a charity that finds ways for people to take small steps to create a huge impact in their own community, as well as the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. CF is a genetic disorder that affects the lungs, pancreas, and other organs. Close to 40,000 children and adults living with CF in the United States. And the CF Foundation supports a wide range of innovative research programs to discover and develop new and effective CF therapies. The Mississippi office for the CF Foundation is located in Ridgeland. If you wanted to make a donation to that, I'm sure you can find them online. But we might not have a whole lot of rules today. I was looking at the starting lineup. I think the Smoke Eaters are starting 13, and the Peacekeepers are starting somewhere around 18 players. They're going to give everybody a chance to bat and have a little fun on a beautiful, beautiful fall day here in Booneville, Mississippi. We'll get it once we get in our seats and the crowd gets in here. We'll go down to the field level for the starting lineups and player introductions. We'll keep it here for the national anthem, and then we'll have the ceremonial first pitch by Benjamin Bullock. We also hope to have special guests during the course of the broadcast. Cody Bullock, has a brother and son impacted by CF, and he's part of the organization, the Girly Girls, that made the jerseys for today's fantastic-looking jerseys with Smoke Eaters and Peacekeepers on them. So pay attention to that. He should be with us in the top of the third. William Anderson, the son of the late of Northeast Mississippi Community College Chief Anthony Anderson. William Anderson should join us in the top of the sixth. He's the coach of the Peacekeepers. I had a nice visit with him just a moment ago. And Hunter Walton, president and founder of Project Domino Effect. In the top of the ninth inning, we hope to have all three of those special guests with us here on the MaxxSouth Sports Network. Exclusive coverage of the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball Game from Booneville, Mississippi, and the Northeast Mississippi Community College softball field. Hopefully we'll kick this thing off somewhere around 1 o'clock. Enjoy some of the pageantry and the festivities before then. Good crowd still filing in. They hope to make this an annual event. I was talking to my brother on the way here. He was sitting out in Texas where he's retired, and he had been to a very similar event out there in Texas, and his T-shirt that he actually had on as we were speaking today, and I described this fabulous event that I was coming to. He said, "That's funny, I'm wearing my Guns and Hoses shirt," which was their way of designating the Smoke Eaters from the Peacekeepers. We'll be going through all the different various departments that are represented here at South Haven. On the Smoke Eaters alone, you've got the South Haven Fire Department, the Fulton Fire Department, Corinth, Amory, North Tunica, Tupelo, New Albany, Booneville, Lafayette County, Olive Branch, Starkville, Pontotoc, Oxford, Verona, and Holly Springs. So well represented group from all across the area. The coaches are Bobby Agnew, representing Booneville Fire Department, Jacob McVeigh out of the Oxford Fire Department, Chris Kelly out of the Corinth Fire Department, and Mark Sides from the New Albany Fire Department. Some of the agencies that are represented on the Peacekeepers roster: Verona Police Department, the U.S. Marshal Service, Tupelo Police Department, Tisch County Sheriff's Department, Saltillo Police Department, Prentiss County Sheriff's Department, Office of Homeland Security, the New Albany Police Department, Guntown, Corinth, Boonville, Blue Springs. All those police departments are represented. Assistant District Attorney and MDHS Officer Inspector General and the Northeast Mississippi Community College Police Department. Coaches for the Peacekeepers, William Anderson, New Albany Police Department. Once again, we'll have him on in the top of the six, hopefully. Landon Tucker, Corinth Police Department. Randy Toller from the Prentiss County Sheriff Department, and Justice Brown from the MDHS Office of Inspector General. Let's go to the field for the starting introductions.
Roster announcements will begin in just a few minutes.
Little delay in our roster announcements. I'm sure they are probably still adding. There are no rules to these games. That's what makes them so much fun. You get to bat everybody, and I'll never be able to keep up with where they're playing defensively. We'll do our best, but I'm sure that they're making last-minute adjustments up in the press box to get the rosters exactly right. Some individuals may have signed up and had an emergency. They're both dealing the emergency arena as first responders. Had a real nice visit with William Anderson. We talked about him, the son of the late Northeast Mississippi Community College Chief Anthony Anderson, who this is a memorial game. William serves in New Albany, grew up in New Albany. I was talking about his late father's career. Started with the Sheriff's Department in Union County, served there for about 12 years. His wife, Connie, was in the school system, and Mr. Anderson at that time moved to Verona for a short period of time before coming up here to be the assistant chief at Northeast Mississippi Community College, and then moving up to chief when he passed away earlier this year. So, players still kind of wandering in, crowd still wandering in. It's getting a little bit warm. And that turf field is not going to be a cool place. Hope they brought a lot of water with them. And let's see if we can go back down to the field mics and pick up the PA announcer.
Now for the starting lineup for the Smokies. From South Haven Fire Department, number 44, Travis Bradshaw. Representing the CF Foundation, number 3, Cody Bullock. Representing the Fulton Fire Department, number 5, Joe Douglas. Representing the Corinth Fire Department, number 99, Raymond Enriquez. Representing the Akron Fire Department, number 24, Tony Garza. From the Tupelo Fire Department, number 14, Josh Kennedy. From the New Albany Fire Department, number 27, Chase Long. From the Bethel Fire Department, number 10, Sean Presley. From the Olive Branch Fire Department, number 56, Gary Reeves. From the Starkville Fire Department, number 11, Anna Beth Robinson. Representing the Pontotoc Fire Department, number 16, Kyle Stafford. Representing the Verona Fire Department, number 26, Jimmy Underwood. And the last player representing Holly Springs Fire Department, number 1, Christopher Wheat. And now please welcome the coaches for the Smoke Eaters. Number 89 from the Bethel Fire Department, Bobby Agnew. From the Clark Fire Department, number 8, Chris Kelly. From Oxford Fire Department, number 17, Jacob McVeigh. And the New Albany Fire Department, number 21, Mark Sack. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the Smoke Eaters. And now for the Peacekeepers. Representing the Tupelo Police Department, number 25, Blake Burrs. Representing the Clark Police Department, Deshaun Cameron. He will be wearing G39 for fallen deputy Jeremy Malone from the George County Sheriff's Department. From Blue Springs Police Department, number 21, Brandon Clayton. From the New Albany Police Department, number 12, John Deep. From the EMCC Police Department, number 5, Chief Jason Jackson. From the Mississippi Highway Patrol, number 11, Cody Langley. From the Verona Police Department, number 7, Elena Lucas. From the Guntown Police Department, number 17, Bree Lucas. From the Office of Inspector General, number 22, Josh Pinkston. From the South Taylor Police Department, number 14, Wesley Rudy. Sorry about that. Bro. Assistant District Attorney, number 23, Kyle Robbins. Good work, Kyle. From the U.S. Marshal Service, number 31, Joseph Stevens. From the Prentiss County Sheriff's Department, number 15, Josh Walden. From the Office of Homeland Security, number 13, Justin Williams. And from the Boonville Police Department, number 20, Brandon Wright. the coaches for the Peacekeepers. First, from the Corinth Police Department, number 1, Chief Landon Tucker. From the Prentiss County Sheriff's Department, number 8, Sheriff Rainey Toller. From the Office of Inspector General, Justin Brown. He will be playing in memory of fallen deputy Troy Floyd from the Summit Police Department. And standing in for Chief Anderson is William Anderson from the New Albany Police Department. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to your teams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand and remove all headgear as we honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem and prayer to follow. Ladies and gentlemen, now offering today's invocation, please welcome Pastor David Harper of Martin Hill Free Will Baptist Church.
Let's pray. Lord, thank you for this awesome, beautiful day that you have given us today. Lord, thank you for your great love that you showed for us through your Son, Jesus. Lord, I thank you for these first responders that are gathered here today to raise money for such a worthy cause, Cystic Fibrous Foundation. I pray you bless them as they play this game, keep them safe from any injuries or harm. And Lord, I pray you just bless this great nation. Lord, may you bless our first responders in a powerful way, and not only them, their families, Lord. And we pray you give us a great day today. In Jesus' precious name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, our umpires for today's game are Johnny Reed.
Once again, welcome back. The Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball game. You just enjoyed the invocation and the introduction of all the rosters. If you're keeping score at home, I don't think they did that in order of the batting lineup. We'll have to watch that. I was wondering, we do have umpires. And I think we're about to play ball. I thought we were going to have a ceremonial first pitch. Let's see if they work that in. Smoke Eaters on the scoreboard as the visiting team. Jason Jackson on the mound for the Peacekeepers. I see 1 ball, 1 strike on the scoreboard. I don't know. That may be a modified ruling that they have here. Probably starting 1-1 just to make the at-bats a little quicker. Beautiful jerseys once again. Cuddy Bullock and Girly Girls doing a great job with that. I trust we're not going to see a lot of sliding on this turf field. A number of the players have shorts on. Remember when I was playing men's league in Pensacola while I was a flight student down there, I just wanted to get on base, have some fun. Have a good time during the game and after the game. Christopher Weeks should be leading off for the Smoke Eaters. You heard the starting lineup, but in case you're just joining us, Christopher wearing number 1. Some of you may have heard during the introduction of the rosters that some of them are wearing a badge number in honor of a fallen first responder. Try to point that out. And I just heard the PA announcer ask for Bench and Bullock to come to the field. So yes, we are going to have the ceremonial first pitch. The son of Cody Bullock. He'll be representing the CF Foundation. So overhand throws a strike. Good job, Benjamin. We might have some serious softball here tonight. I see our pitcher has the mask on. Highly recommended. Once again, Christopher Weeks digs in. The ball outside makes it a 2-1 count. Chases one high over his hands. Yeah, he's tapping his chest. That was on me. Couldn't quite get out of the way with that one. Count goes to full. Chased a high one again, drives it back deep toward the wall. Nice running catch, and then it bounced out the last second. They're going to signal safe. Weeks digs around to second base. Now the ball gets away on the infield. He'll move up to third base. Nice effort out there. Left center field. We'll give Christopher Weeks a credit for a double, and then moves up on the air. Already it looks like we have an injury. That's your biggest concern. Hate to see that happen. First play of the game. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this. Once again, top of the first inning, Smoke Eaters versus Peacekeepers. If you're just joining us in the Anthony Anderson Memorial softball game, benefiting the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and Project Domino Effect. Sean Presley up next for the Smoke Eaters. Sean is out of the Boonville Fire Department, local favorite, as we are on the campus of Northeast Mississippi Community College in Boonville. Runner on third, nobody out. 1-1 the count as he climbs in with the modified rules. Pitch in on his hands, makes it 2-1. Didn't quite see who the injured player was. 3-1. Looked like a pretty good pitch there. The lefty. This one's sent out in the outfield. Drifting back against the wall. And it bounces off the top for the home run.
That's a two-run home run by Sean Presley.
2 runs for the Smoke Eaters. Some big, heavy hitters.
Up next for the Smoke Eaters is Chase Long.
Chase Long will be the next batter. He's out of New Albany, the fire department over there. That one stays low. It'll be outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Good pitch that time. Pops straight up. Third baseman settles up under it, goes up high and brings it in for the first out. That'll bring up Harry Henderson out of the North Tunica Fire Department. Nice little drive over here this morning.
The Smoke Eaters, Harry Henderson.
Appreciate him and his support. Pitch stayed low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Good pitch that time, hammered right past the second baseman. Be cut off in right center. Henderson going to try it for 2. He gets in there easily. Again, we're just having fun. If you're in the local area, come on by. It's not too late to stop by. We're at Northeast Mississippi Community College, the Field of Dreams,
Coming to the plate
on the campus of
Travis Bradshaw.
Northeast here in Boonville. Travis Bradshaw pops up near collision between the pitcher and his first baseman. Don't want to see that either. Second out in the inning. Bradshaw was representing. We'll try to get that in every time. South Haven Fire Department.
Up next for the Smoke Eaters,
Kyle Stafford from Pontotoc Fire Department will be batting with 2 outs and a runner on second base. Takes that one down low. These events are always a lot of fun. Got a good crowd. It's packed in here. Chases one high and hammers it out. Left center. New left center player misses the scoop, but run scores. On the double by Stafford. Makes our score 3-0. And that'll bring up Joe Douglas. Fulton Fire Department. He pokes one into left center, one hopper. Mishandled again. It'll be a single and an RBI. Never know how these games are going to go. They're always fun. And we can't wait for our special guest to get up here. Cody Bullock, William Anderson. This one's hit hard and deep. Miscommunication. Going to allow another run to score. Cody Bullock's going to be one of those guests. Representing the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Josh Kennedy out of the Tupelo Fire Department. Reaches for one. Outside corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jason Jackson, the pitcher, brings another one. Hard ground ball. Third base. No play. If you're wondering why they play so tight at third when you're watching a women's softball game, that play right there, you've really got to be even with the bag to have any chance to make a play at first base. Third baseman playing a little bit too deep. Tony Garza at the plate. Looks at ball 1 inside. Another chance for third baseman. Same results. Pretty tough to get it off that carpet. Scoreboard's showing 6-0. That is correct. Raymond Intrican is your batter. He's out of the Corinth Fire Department. Big, mighty swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases are occupied at first and second. Count evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chases one high and way out of the zone. Lucky to get a piece of that one. Foul ball, they're going to call the out. That'll be the 3rd out. So we're going to take a short break. We'll bring you a short ad from one of our many sponsors. We'll be back right after this on the MaxxSouth Sports Network from the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball Tournament. 6-0 after 1 inning. First play of the game resulting in injury. We can't afford too many more of those. Now supporting cystic fibrosis. Great crowd, beautiful afternoon. Just about to become standing room only. On the mound for the Smoke Eaters, Raymond Intrican. We'll see what the Peacekeepers have at the plate. Cody Langley. Mississippi Highway Patrol will lead things off. That one misses high and inside. Hit this one hard right at the shortstop, who made a business decision to get out of the way. Hard hit ball. Due up next, Chief Jason Jackson, Northeast Mississippi Community College Police Department. Batting left-handed, cranks this one hard. You can see how he approached that. Getting his feet right. He's played a little bit of softball, I imagine, in the day. Run on first, no outs. That one sails over his head. Evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Run on first. That one stays inside. Nobody wants to walk. Anything close, he's going to be hacking here. There it is, hard ground ball right up the middle. So there's a start for the Peacekeepers. Josh Walden out of the Prentiss County Sheriff Department.
Now coming to the plate, the peacekeepers, Josh Walden.
That one's outside. Runners on first and second. Peacekeepers trying to cut into this 6-0 lead. Cranks this one hard right at second baseman. Has a chance, but nobody's at the bag. I'm going to put that down as a fielder's choice with an error. See what they do upstairs with that. It's coming up to the bat is Josh Denton out of New Albany Police Department.
Now batting for the peacekeepers, John Denton.
Oh, mighty swing. Takes ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Don't forget we're starting with a modified count of 1 ball, 1 strike for each batter. Trying to speed things along. Trying to crank one to center field. 220 dead center and out of here. Home run for Josh Denton. Grand slam puts 4 on the board. That's the way you make an appearance here. Dead center. Brings up Joseph Stevens out of the U.S. Marshal Service. Not sure where he's based out of, what community. Been catching for the Peacekeepers. Fouls this one down the line, 2-2. It was just pointed out to me. I hadn't noticed it from where we're positioned. Those are wooden bats. Probably helps with the dimension of this park. Hendrick, the pitcher, shakes off his catcher 2 or 3 times. This one's cranked down the line. That'll be an out. First out for the Peacekeepers. Justin Williams is the next bat from the Office of Homeland Security. Again, don't know where he may have traveled from. One ball, 2 strikes. Hard ground ball at second baseman. Gets to make a play this time. Is oh no, it's dropped. Error on the first baseman. Bring up Bree Lucas. Bree is out of the Guntown Police Department. Chance for the shortstop. Errant throw gets by the second baseman covering the bag. Runners will move up to second and third. So back-to-back errors on the Smoke Eaters. Wesley Rudy out of South Tillow. Hits a hard line drive past the first baseman. 1 run will score. Let's see if they'll send Bree Lucas. She rounds third and stays put. So 4 runs on the grand slam home run and now an RBI single for Wesley Rudy. We'll bring up Blake Burris out of the Tupelo Police Department. Swing evens it up 2-2. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Burris backed out of the way of that one. Backs away from another one. First walk of the game. Loads them up. Brandon Clayton comes up next. Out of the Blue Springs Police Department. 2-1 the count. Slow roller. Coming home with the play. Getting the lead runner. Bree Lucas out at the plate. Fielder's choice. Good play by the pitcher. Raymond Entrican. His catcher, Joe Douglas, hanging in there. Josh Pinkston comes to the plate. Lifts this one out in left field. Pretty good read on it. There's the third out. But not before the Peacekeepers put 5 on the board to make it a 1-run game. We'll take a quick break, bring you this quick word from one of our sponsors. We'll be back right after this. Once again, Frank Dodds with you in Booneville at the Northeast Mississippi Community College MaxxSouth Sports Network exclusive coverage of the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball game, pitting first responders from various law enforcement agencies against various fire departments from around the area. Great event, great crowd. A standing room only for sure now. Some of the other local first responders have come out to watch and support their housemates, and as they're playing in this contest, Cystic Fibrosis Foundation is the beneficiary. Not too late for you to come join us. We played one. Hope to have some special guests a little bit later in the broadcast. Annabeth Robertson will lead things off. Smoke Eaters almost batted around. She's out of the Starkville Fire Department. Jackson had a shot at it off the mound. Couldn't come up with it. Jimmy Underwood will be next. He's in a 1-2 hole. Chases this one, hits hard out to right field. Oh, it's going to drop. I thought maybe they had a bead on it out there. Clean base hit. Runners on first and second. Top of the order, Christopher Weeks should be your next batter. They're going to say Garrett Reed. Did not have him on my lineup. He may have gotten here late. I saw one player putting on his jersey. Nice play at shortstop, then throwing it away. Fielder's choice results in an out at second. We don't have to score an error there because the runner didn't advance. There's Christopher Weeks. I believe that previous batter was Garrett Reeves out of the Olive Branch. If you saw the starting run, Weeks gets beamed again. They're really afraid of his big bat. If you watched the introduction of the rosters, right behind me getting his jersey was the very first person they introduced for the Peacekeepers. He barely made it down the stairs in time, so Players coming. Some of them may have to go back and be on call or on a shift. This one's hit hard right through the hole. That'll plate 1. Runner will stop at second. RBI for Christopher Weeks. One out. The count should be 1-1. Sean Presley. 2-run home run. Right center last time. Tries to crank another one. Falls in. Runners will advance. Coming home. We got a bang-bang play at the plate. Good job hanging on to it there. Josh Denton. Runners at first and third, but now 2 outs. Chase Long. Flew out to third base his first at bat. There's a big fat one, another pop-up though. Right to the pitcher to retire the side. 7-5 our score. Smoke Eaters leading this one over the Peacekeepers. Peacekeepers coming up to bat in the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball game. All proceeds going to CF. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back on the MaxxSouth Sports Network for more softball action right after this. Welcome back to Boonville, the campus of Northeast Mississippi Community College. As Brandon Wright bats his first time up. Bouncer across the field. They're going to call him out. Nice play. Kyle Robbins will be next for the Peacekeepers. They're batting a lot. He's the assistant district attorney. Again, it doesn't tell me where. The previous batter, Brandon Wright, was from Boonville Police Department, local. Pop up, chance for third baseman. Long run. Underwood couldn't quite get there. Good effort. Luckily, he didn't pull anything. That'll be an out on the foul ball. Sean Cameron wearing G39 in memory of a fallen friend. Big cut. Two big cuts and strikeout. And that should be 1, 2, 3 inning for the Smoke Eaters. On a 5-3 put out, a foul ball on third strike, and a strikeout. Again, we'll take a short break, but we'll be back on the MaxxSouth Sports Network right after this. Great crowd on hand. Young, old, still coming in. This great event, they hope to make an annual opportunity to raise money for cystic fibrosis. Also a chance for the Northeast Mississippi Community College softball team to set up their concession stand, make a little money for their program. Beautiful October day here in Boonville. Couldn't have asked for any better weather. We've exceeded standing room only capacity now. We're double stacked around the rails. Got to visit with some of Chief Anderson's family up in the skybox right above the field for the game. Not only was, once again, there's a great crowd on hand. Not only was Chief Anderson beloved here at Northeast Mississippi Community College, but he was very well respected in the county of Union County, particularly in the city of New Albany, where he served early in his career. We'll talk to his son a little bit about that, hopefully in the top of the 6th inning. They announced a brief intermission. I didn't know what they meant. The team took the field. Looks like we're going to stand around and grab our breath for a second. First responders in pretty good shape. Maybe not softball shape. We hear it all the time, the old adage. You got to be in football shape. You got to be in basketball shape. You got to be in various We went to the top of the 3rd in a hurry. We were hoping to have Cody Bullock with us. Visited with him some before the game. Smoke Eaters will be in the cleanup part of their lineup once we resume. Still trying to get Cody Bullock up here. Called strike. That's been a rarity today. That one's going to be fouled, probably out of play, but it doesn't matter. It's going to be an out anyway on the foul. First out, bring up Travis Bradshaw.
With 1 out on the board, now back to the Smoke Eaters, Travis Bradshaw.
Bradshaw popped out to the pitcher his first time up. That was called out in the outfield. Nice play. Left center fielder brings up Kyle Stafford. Had a double, an RBI his first time up. No pitch. Player was coming around behind the catcher. We're also hoping to get William Anderson on with us. Beamed him. Runs the count to 2-1. Well hit ball, shortstop, step and throw. Not in time. We talked about it a little bit earlier. You got to play pretty tight. These bases are close. Give him an infield single. Just because the short and third base are a little bit back.
Up next to the Smoke Eaters, Joe Douglas.
Joe Douglas, the catcher, and Cody Bullock moves on deck. So maybe he'll make his way up here after this at bat. Hit this one hardest down in the outfield. Douglas 2 for 2 on the afternoon.
Coming to play for Smoke Eaters, Cody Bullock.
You see the 1-1 count. That one stays outside, 2-1. Modified rules here at the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball game. This one's hit hard out in the outfield. A little plate one. Runner's going to move up. Bang, bang play at third. Now they say he pulled off and he's out. The run will count, but Douglas out at third base. Gives us a chance to step aside for just a moment. Maybe we can get Cody Bullock up here, visit with us for a little while. So we'll be right back with more more softball action right here on the MaxxSouth Sports Network right after this. Back, you can see the Anderson family enjoying the contest up in the press box, and I think we're going to have to reposition and try to get in front of this camera. We've got Cody Bullock. You a little winded?
A little winded, yeah, just batted.
I saw you got an RBI.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, you should have had another chance at another. I mean, should have been second and third.
Right, just came off the bag there at third.
Just kind of came off the bag, and you are certainly part of this. Tell us how this idea came about.
Yeah, so about 3 years ago, I met Hunter and helped him with some projects that he had for Project Domino, and after that, we kind of got to know each other more, and I told Hunter about my family and the struggles that we've had with cystic fibrosis. And if you know Hunter Walton, he's got a huge heart. So when he heard that, he just wanted to help. So when he gets an idea, he just starts to brainstorm and starts to think about these ideas. And he put all this stuff together and just invited the CF Foundation to be a part of that, and that was huge for our family.
That was Elena Lucas reaching first base safely for the Peacekeepers. She is out of the Verona Police Department, stays at first base. Yeah, and this is the first one, but this is something you're hoping to do on an annual event.
Absolutely. We think that this year and the response that we're going to get from this is only going to make it grow. I mean, it's the only thing like it in the state. So you have police officers versus firefighters, and they all compete in a softball game. Like, what firefighter or police officer don't want to do that? So we think it's going to be something special.
You started off with an injury, a little scary play right out there.
First
ball
first
put
hit,
in play.
Yeah. Yeah, that was scary. He hit the wall pretty hard.
Yeah, he did. He almost made a fantastic play.
Yeah.
As we've got an out, maybe a double play on the field.
Wow.
A little rundown action going on.
Wow.
But Cody, you also you and I visited before the contest.
Yeah.
You're also a pastor over in New Albany area.
I am. Yeah.
And so we appreciate your service in that way.
Yeah.
And your company did these. Those are fabulous looking.
Yeah. Our company here in Booneville, Mississippi, Girly Girl Originals. I mean, they always like to help out the community in any way that we can. And ever since Hunter started this project, Girly Girl Originals has been a part of it. So whether we've helped with T-shirts or promotional items, we've always been there from the get-go.
You should be selling those.
Yeah.
You know, those are so good looking. Somebody would buy those and wear them proudly. When you've got your what's that passage? 1 John 4:19 on there for Project Domino, and also raising money for CF. And it's a fabulous crowd. Did you expect this crowd?
We didn't know what to expect, really. We at the banquet, it was a little low on attendance, but you know, you had people traveling from all out of from around the state there, so it was hard to get there. So we were really kind of holding our breath going into this thing, but from the banquet to this date, we've had a lot of good response, so that was encouraging to us. It got some momentum going for us, and we put out some ads and stuff, and so it kind of got a good response from them, I think.
You're not going to have to go play defensively, are you?
Did
you take yourself? Well, you just got out of that half inning.
Right, yeah, they're batting right now, so I just batted a while
you just
ago.
batted, that's right. Yeah, I didn't know if you were still in the field.
Still trying to catch my breath.
Are you? It's you know, no real set rotation out there, but not only is the crowd great on hand here, but I'm impressed with where these people the
Yeah.
players came from,
Right,
the various
yeah.
organizations they represent.
Yeah, from top of the state to bottom of the state.
There's no good way to get here from Tunica.
No
And
good way at all.
I saw somebody from Tunica, and South Haven's a little bit of
Yeah.
a drive, and
Yeah.
so how proud of those, the support you got from each one of
Yeah,
each one of the agencies.
Yeah, we're super proud. Like, I can speak for myself, and I can speak for the families that are affected by CF, and the CF Foundation too, but especially this chapter up here, Mississippi chapter. They sent us some stuff so that we could have at the game, so we could raise awareness and stuff. But even they're excited that we've had this kind of turnout. So we think it's going to keep growing up from here.
And there's a QR on the screen to donate to that right now.
That would be awesome.
And we appreciate everything you've done. And I'm going to let you go catch a breath, maybe
Okay.
get a drink of water. Are we going to go the full 9 innings?
Yeah.
You
We're going to
think?
go the full 9 innings.
I'm trying to save you, perhaps from.
We're subbing in and out. We're keeping ourselves fresh.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we appreciate you, Cody, and all that you do. And
Thank you,
so
Frank.
much for having us up here.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We got a bang play at third base. He's out. Bring him up. Josh Kennedy was leading off there for the Smoke Eaters. Brings up Tony Garza. Single with an RBI his first time up. Will pop up on the infield. First baseman ranges over, takes it away from the second baseman, and gets an earful from him, which would be appropriate. F3. Raymond Intrican comes up. Struck out his first time up. I believe that's the only strikeout we've had of this contest. Pop up. Won't be an out, only second strike. If he does it again, it would be an out. Two-two pitch on his way. There's one that's going to drop for a base hit. Raymond Intrican redeems himself. Bring up Annabeth Robertson. Reached on an error, scored a run her first time up. 2 outs, runner on first. I believe the pitcher and catcher have swapped bases, swapped places for the Peacekeepers. Swing and a miss. It's Denton on the mound now for the Peacekeepers. Hit a grand slam home run. Little fielder's choice. Nice play. Third base to second base to record the out. Gives us a chance to take a quick break, catch our breath. Great interview, with a great conversation with Cody Bullock and how important all this is to him and his family. We'll be right back on the MaxxSouth Sports Network right after this. Once again, welcome back. We're also hoping to have William Anderson, Anthony Anderson's son, currently serving in the New Albany Police Department. We'll have him in a couple innings. And we'll wrap it up. We hope to have Hunter Walton. You heard Cody Bullock talk about him. Josh Walden will lead things off. Reached on a fielder's choice in an E6. Scored on the grand slam home run. So you've got the home run hitter, Josh Denton, coming up. Three-one count. Nobody wants to walk, but he's going to take it. It's way too far out. Josh Denton Tony Garza now pitching for the Smoke Eaters. This one's popped up. Had a chance with the catcher. Evens count 2-2. Oh, I guess that was strike 3. He's out.
With one out on the board, now batting for the Peacekeepers, Joseph Stevens.
That'll bring up Joseph Stevens. Fouled out his first time up. Hits this one hard in the gap. Now moving over, left fielder making a nice break on the play. Well struck ball. Nice play out there.
With 2 out on the board, now batting for the Peacekeepers, Justin Williams.
Another pop up on the infield. Garza will move up under it, and that'll retire the side and strand a runner at first. We've settled into a good one. 6-5 after 1, but only 2 runs pushed across since then. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back on the MaxxSouth Sports Network with more from the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball game right after this. Again, as we go to the top of the 5th, Smoke Eaters. Again, we hope to have William Anderson on with us at the top of the next inning, top of the 6th. Jimmy Underwood should be the batter for the Smoke Eaters. Much respect for what all the men and women playing in today's game do. Back in the day, I had to go through some of those smoke boxes. It's part of my training. Big swing even makes the count full, 3-2. That is not a comfortable position to be in those smoke rooms. There's a swing and a miss and a strikeout. The training was bad enough. I'd hate to do it for real. Garrett Reeves comes up. Garrett Reeves out of Olive Branch Fire Department. Chases one out in front of the plate. Shortstop has to get rid of it in a hurry. Bang, bang play at first base, and he's out. Brings up top of the order, Christopher Weeks. A double, a single with an RBI. Scored a run. He'll be batting with nobody on base. Right back to Jackson, the pitcher. Quick throw to first base, retires the side, 1-2-3. Talked about getting into the groove here. 11 runs thrown up in the first inning, only 2 since then. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more softball action right after this on the MaxxSouth Sports Network. Once again, welcome back. Boonville, beautiful afternoon. Great event, packed crowd. Everybody out enjoying the sunshine. Sweet Caroline on the PA system. Never can go wrong with that. Bree Lucas. Her second time up. Reached on an error out at home plate. Looks at one down low. 2 in a row that are short. Right back to the pitcher. Quick out for the Smoke Eaters, leading this one 8-5. Smoke Eaters in white as Wesley Rudy digs in out of the South Tillow Police Department. Beautiful jerseys. Rudy chased one way out of the zone. Got taken out halfway down the baseline. He's not going to be proud of that at bat. And one unassisted. Brings up Blake Burris. Hits this one hard, but right at the right center fielder. 1-2-3 inning for the Smoke Eaters there. Still leading this one 8-5 after 5 full innings. We're going to take a longer commercial break, and we'll be back with more softball action on the MaxxSouth Sports Network right after this, and hopefully William Anderson. Once again, welcome back as we go to the top of the 6th. A little break in the action right here. Appropriate as we see William Anderson moving our way. That break going into the 6th. William Anderson is wearing his father's badge number, NE6. So appropriate to take a little break there. Let some of these players who aren't used to playing. It's not easy playing on that turf. Probably pretty warm down there. Ball bounces pretty hard. Presley will lead off. We'll try to keep up with the action as we get William Anderson in position. That one fell in for a base hit. Bring up Chase Long. And now we're joined here by William Anderson. We got to visit before the game, and what a great event in honor of your dad. And your family up enjoying the skyboxes. I got to visit with them, and I'm going to adjust that mic just a little bit so we can get you. What have you thought so far about today's event?
It's been a great turnout. We've appreciated everything. I'm glad a little competition going on now since it's getting a little closer in the middle there. So, but we've enjoyed it, and my family's enjoying it.
Yeah, the two teams exploded for 11 runs in that first inning, but then it's kind of settled in.
Yeah, I think some of them a little bit of age is kicking in there. So
that's the built-in intermissions. And you're currently serving on the New Albany Police Department?
Yes, sir. I actually just took a new position there in Saltillo.
Did you? I was not aware of that. I had not heard that news. We'll miss you over in New Albany.
Yes, sir.
Your dad started over there with the Union County Sheriff's Department for, you mentioned him earlier, Tommy Wilhite.
Yes, sir. He worked over there for about 12, 13 years there. So.
Yeah, and then you said he went to Verona for a cup of coffee or two, and then
yes, sir.
Ended up at Northeast. And I know he was beloved and here at Northeast as the chief. But I talked to so many people in New Albany. That one's jacked out of here. There's a two-run shot for the Smoke Eaters. Your team's falling behind.
Yeah, we're falling a little behind there.
You may want me to get you down there a little quicker so you can rally the troops.
Yes, sir.
But, your dad was so beloved here, but it's so well thought of in the New Albany community still to this day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think he enjoyed it all, and, being able to help people. He talked about it a lot, and I think those last few years he had here at Northeast, being able to get in touch with the students and help them out along with life as it was coming along. So
yeah, I had two sons come up here. It's a special place to go to school, and I always enjoy coming to Boonville, and got a lot of good friends up here, and I know you do too. And
yes,
now moving to Saltillo, you'll just be right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hope that was a big promotion for you.
Yes, sir.
I hope they offered you a whole lot more money, because we're going to miss you in New Albany.
Yes, sir. I think this year, life's always a little tough, so this year I just needed a little change up there, so figured I'd give it a shot and see what they had to offer. So hopefully it'll turn out well. And
you owe that to yourself and your family. We've
yes,
got
sir.
Out at first base. But
yes.
The lasting impact of your father here on the Northeast Mississippi Community College campus, as well as other places. But how about this event? You think this is going to be an annual event?
Yes, I think speaking with Hunter, which my father was involved with the Operation Domino Effect, and I think they want to make this kind of an annual event, and the proceeds this year obviously are going to a good cause, and so I think each year they're going to try to make it to where they take the donations and donate them to a good cause, and so that's what this game will be represented for, even though it might have my dad's name at the top of it. But I think it'll go to a good cause. So I think they are going to try to make it an annual thing. So.
And you're wearing his badge number on your jersey.
Yes, sir.
That's a nice tribute to him. As we've got a fly ball and play from shortstop deep. And the Smoke Eaters push across 2 more. So
I think we made it across the field. We made it off. So.
What a fabulous event, and
yes,
congratulations to you.
Yes, sir.
And your family, and I know how much you miss your dad, and we miss him too. But to be able to help out with cystic fibrosis and in his name is what a tribute to him.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate it. Hope this becomes an annual event. Hope you'll invite us back.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate y'all coming out and, taping it and all, and hopefully we'll see y'all again next year.
Good deal.
Yes,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
William Anderson. You see some of the crowd around us here, and local Boonville Fire and Rescue coming out to check out. Probably going to give their workmates and representing them out on the field a little hard time if they don't perform up to expectations. We've got a 10-5 lead now. We missed that half inning. Enjoy our time with William Anderson and his family. Brandon Clayton for the Peacekeepers. Hits one hard. Another business decision made at shortstop. Just kind of get out of the way and kind of try to backhand it. Puts a runner on base. Kind of getting late in this game. Josh Pinkston. Smoke Eaters need to get something. I mean, the Peacekeepers need to get something going. Slow roller. First, you got to play back. They don't say he's safe at second, but he went way past the bag. There would be the first out. Fielder's choice for Josh Pinkston. Brandon Wright is next.
With 1 out on the board, now batting for the Peacekeepers, Brandon Wright.
There's the local product from Boonville Police Department. Good diving attempt out in the outfield. Wow, just barely missed it. We would have had to send that one to the bigger network.
Next for the Peacekeepers,
He brought that catch in and he's upset with himself. And diving across that turf field is not good. This is Kyle Robbins, assistant district attorney. Went out on a third strike foul his first time up. Fouled that one straight back. Makes it a 3-2 count. Wooden bats and a 1-1 count. Keeping the game moving along. Now he'll go down on strikes. Don't forget, in this game, all the proceeds are going to the Domino Effect and Cystic Fibrous Foundation. The QR code right there on the screen. Certainly, you can always contact those two fine organizations, the beneficiaries of today's game. 2 outs now, runners on first and second for the Peacekeepers. That one stays inside. Nice job off the pitcher's mound. Tony Garza, and he records the 3rd out. Peacekeepers running out of opportunities, trailing this one 10-5 as we go to the top of the 7th. We'll take a short break. We'll be back on the MaxxSouth Sports Network right after this. Never a good sign when all the first responders are standing around you as you were packed in here, and all of a sudden radios start going off. Hopefully that won't be anything major. We didn't announce an intermission here, but I think the players are taking one on their own accord. Top of the 7th, we're going. The rules are pretty loose here. Peacekeepers enjoying a Twinkie. Now they're handing out bites to the crowd. A lot of runs early in this game, and the Smoke Eaters just keep the pressure on, scoring one here, one there. Two in the top of the sixth to take the 10-5 lead. Great interview with Cody Bullock and William Anderson. We appreciate them. And hopefully we'll have another special guest in the ninth. Hunter Walton, the president and founder of Project Domino Effect. Players have decided to come back on the field. Trying to stay fresh. Game's a little bit over an hour old right now. Smoke Eaters players are visiting with their family at the net behind home plate. Sixth inning stretch again, I guess, and the Twinkies are in honor of Chief Anderson, his favorite snack. Taking a few pitchers down along the field. Now we've got the catcher coming out. Just about underway here in the top of the seventh. Once again, Chief Anderson, badge number NE6. Beautiful day, great crowd. Really like the uniforms, the jerseys. Girly Girls provided those. Each one of them has the NE6 badge up in the upper right chest. I'm sorry, on the left side. Smoke Eaters wearing white. Peacekeepers in the black jerseys. I may have distracted their coach too much because all of a sudden they gave up 2 runs while we were up here visiting William Anderson. Just about underway. Hopefully this will become an annual event, raising money for cystic fibrosis. Don't want any more injuries. Don't forget, MaxxSouth will have more great sports for you next week. And the volleyball season wrap up yesterday down in Mississippi College. Saw a lot of great volleyball action. We'll get to come talk about that on the Magnolia Fields podcast on Wednesday. Saw some great players. High school volleyball really making an impact and drawing a crowd around North Mississippi as it continues to grow and gets more young ladies interested. Wood bats, so the ball's not really flying out of here, but we've seen a handful of home runs. Wind starting to pick up and blow in a little bit. No flag to reference that with. Cooled it off a little bit though. It's kind of hot standing on the concrete. I'm sure it's hot on that turf. Uniform personnel all around us. Umpire announces, here we go. Peacekeepers need some quiet innings. Just soaking up the sights and sounds from the new event here at Northeast Mississippi Community College in Booneville, Mississippi. Looks like Cody Bullock is scheduled to lead things off for the Smoke Eaters. 2 for 2 RBI. In between coming up here and giving us an interview and then having to run back down and play defense. Hits this one hard. It's going to get down in front of the left fielder. Cody's going to try to stretch it to 2. I don't know if that's a great idea.
Up next for the Smoke Eaters, Josh Kennedy.
Brings up Josh Kennedy. Ground ball. With the last second, shortstop tried to go to third base to get Bullock. Throws it away. Allows Kennedy to go all the way to second. Another run for the Smoke Eaters. On the E6.
Now coming to the plate for the Smoke Eaters, Tony Garza.
Brings up Tony Garza. All right, showing 1 for 2. I may have missed some at-bats while we were interviewing our guest. Single with an RBI and an F3. That one stays flat for him. Slow roll with the pitcher. Easy play at first base. But the runner goes to third and puts another run that close. 1 out now. Raymond Intrican to the plate. Struck out his first time up. I remember that. Single his next time up. Did not score a run. Ground ball, shortstop brings him in. The run will score. High throw. Pulls Robbins off the bag. We can give him the RBI. Another E6 though. Smoke Eaters just adding to that score, that lead. 12-5 now.
With 1 out, now batting for the Smoke Eaters, Annabeth Robertson.
Annabeth Robertson. Reached on an error, grounded out. Fielder's choice. Errant throw to second base. Timing just wasn't there. Runners on first and third now with 1 out. Should have been out of the inning. Brings up Jimmy Underwood.
Now batting for the Smoke Eaters, Jimmy Underwood.
Low pitch, lifted to the second baseman for the second out. Sorry, that was the shortstop ranging over in front of second base. Garrett Reeves, 0 for 2. Fielder's choice and the ground ball to shortstop. 6-3. Chance to add to this lead. Runner on third. Three and 1. You can hear the Smoke Eaters say, "Let him walk you." Pushes a runner to second base. Swings at that one. Too good to take. Ground ball goes the short way to second base. That'll get him out of the inning, but not before more damage is done. 2 more runs for the Smoke Eaters, top of the 7th. Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball game from Booneville, the campus of Northeast Mississippi Community College. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Once again, welcome back. Field of Dreams. Northeast Mississippi Community College built these beautiful softball, and right behind it is the baseball field. All turf. Quite the commitment to 2 of our favorite sports. Of course, it's usually fast pitch softball over on this side of the complex. Elena Lucas will lead things off for the Peacekeepers. Only her second at bat. Peacekeepers are batting a few more than the Smoke Eaters. Had to go high to get that one. Misjudged it off the bat. Cody Langley, Mississippi Highway Patrol will bat. 1 for 2 in today's contest. I wanted to mention Elena Lucas. I don't think I had mentioned that she was out of the Verona Police Department. Her first at bat. And we may have been having one of our special guests, her second at bat. Batter wasn't quite ready. Guess that was a walk. Cody Langley. Jason Jackson to the plate. The Chief here at Northeast Mississippi Community College. On purpose, sends that one down the line. Another diving attempt on this turf by our left fielder. One ball, 2 strikes. Pretty good looking pitch. Gonna say a little deep. Two-two swing, hit hard up the middle. Runner hits the bag at second, going to third. Stand up double now. Here comes the runner all the way home. Cody Langley will score on the double by Jason Jackson. Much needed run for the Peacekeepers. Jackson down at second base. Josh Walden walked, was stranded. That's the first run since the first inning for the Peacekeepers. Yeah, this one's hit hard. Warming up here. All of a sudden are the Peacekeepers. Runners on the corners now. Already one across, only one out. Brings up Josh Denton. Correction, this is going to be Josh Stevens. This one's hit hard toward the fence, drifting back. Bringing it in, going to be an RBI. Second out. Justin Williams will be next. Office of Homeland Security. That's where he makes his living. Smokes it down the right field line. That's going to be foul. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner at second. Deuces are wild. Ground ball hit hard. Second baseman over. Scoops, throws in time. Long steps on the bag, and that'll retire the side. A little bit of damage done as the Peacekeepers try to get back in it. They push 2 across, make it a 12-7 game. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more softball action on MaxxSouth Sports Network right after this. As we do the YMCA, welcome back to the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball game between the Peacekeepers and the Smoke Eaters. Top of the 8th we go. They're singing about young men, and I'm not sure that's the appropriate song to be singing out here. Lots of breaks, lots of snacks, but we're having a good time, a big crowd on hand. Smoke Eaters want to get those 2 runs back there at the top of their lineup. It's Christopher Weeks, legs one out, base hit to first base. Came off the end of his bat. Bring up Sean Presley.
Up next for the Smoke Eaters, Sean Presley.
Had a home run in the top of the first. 2-run shot. Right center field. This one's hit high. It's not going to make it out of here. Center fielder has it bounce off his glove. Weeks was hung out. Scampers forward.
Coming to the plate for the Smoke Eaters, Chase Long.
Peacekeepers keep giving the Smoke Eaters extra opportunities. Chase Long serves one out in the left field. Weeks on the move the whole way, never hesitated. He's going to score. Standing up on the single. Gets one of them back. Brings up Harry Henderson.
Up next for the Smoke Eaters, Harry Henderson.
Had a big double in that first inning. Was out on fouls his second time up. Again, a single and runner trucking all the way around is Sean Presley. Back-to-back singles with an RBI on aggressive base running by the Smoke Eaters. They get them both back. Extend their lead back out to 7. Bradshaw's had 2 pop-ups. I missed an at-bat. While we had one of our special guests on. Hits this one hard right past the second baseman who was standing there. This time the base runner's not coming. Wisely checked up at third. Did Chase Long.
Up next for the Smoke Eaters, Kyle Stafford.
Kyle Stafford was hot early. Gets beaned again. I think that's the second or third time they've beaned him. Mighty swing at that one. Comes up empty. The wooden bats. A little harder to get it out of here. That one served out in the outfield. Another one comes off the glove of the center fielder. 2 runs will score. Runners will stop at first and second. Still no outs in this half inning. A single, an error by the outfielder. Single, 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 and another error by that same outfielder. Quick pitch, called strike. 2-2. Reaching out to the second baseman for 1 out. Runner will stop at third. Runner's on the corner. Fielder's choice. Cody Bullock. Representing the CF Foundation. No pitch. Not sure what the umpire's saying down there, but it's a break for the Smoke Eaters. So it would have been a play at first base. Hard ground ball coming home with it. One hopper. Bang, bang play at the plate. Bullock will go all the way to second base. He's had a good day. Double, single, double. Reaches on that fielder's choice as they decide to come home with it. Been on base all 4 times. Now 5 across for the Smoke Eaters. Top of the 8th. So that illegal pitch that would have resulted in an out at first base really worked out well for the Smoke Eaters. Bullock scores standing up on the single by Josh Kennedy. Tony Garza. That one's hit right down the line. It's going to bounce in fair. Bring up Raymond Entrican. Popped up. Third out recorded by the pitcher to end the inning, but not before 6 runs are across. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the MaxxSouth Sports Network right after this. Once again, welcome back to the Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball event. Hopefully it's going to be a annual event. Great turnout, great crowd, great weather, great field provided by Northeast Mississippi Community College, and I'm joined right now by Hunter Walton, president and founder of Project Domino Effect, one of the charities that the proceeds will go to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is correct.
Did you, when you guys were talking about this, and I know William told us that the Chief Anderson was involved with your organization before his untimely death, did you think this is what this would look like?
No, sir. When me and Chief, when I first told him about the idea, we thought it'd be, just a small turnout to try to raise some proceeds for the CF Foundation, which Cody's been a part of it with Girly Girls, and, we wanted to help them out for everything that they done for us, and we never expected anything like this. I know Chief Anderson, he was going to coach in it, and, due to the unforeseeable circumstances, he passed away, and I asked William, hey, you mind if we do it in your dad's honor, and would you take his place in coaching? And we have made it from here.
Like I said, it's been a fantastic afternoon, and hopefully there's a lot of proceeds. Tell us a little bit about Project Domino.
Yes, sir. Basically, Project Domino Effect, we're a Christian organization. We believe in doing things as a team. Like, you can do so much, and I can do so much, but when we work together as a team, there's nothing that we can't accomplish. There's no single individuals in this organization. And you see out here, when you take 16 different law enforcement with their 4 coaches and 16 different firefighters with their coaches, all from different departments, look what they can do all together, and when we work together, no matter who you are or where you come from, you can bring something to our organization.
And certainly, as some of our viewers would like to know, is how do they get in touch with Project Domino?
Yes, sir. Basically, they can go through our Facebook page at Project Domino Effect. They can message us, or, they can reach out with their phone number, and we'll get back in touch with them. We try to, do 1, maybe 2 events a year, but we try to pick a foundation. Like this time, it's the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, but we want to make this our biggest event and make it annual every year. And if you want to help out, if you want to, donate your time, please feel free to reach out to us. We're very small, but, strength comes in numbers, and as we keep growing, we want to keep spreading the random acts of kindness.
Yeah, and on the field in the bottom of the 8th for the Peacekeepers, they're really running out of time. 1, 2, 3, all of them pretty bang plays, but the Smoke Eaters were able to make the play to get them out of the inning.
Yes, sir. I'll tell you, I work for the state of Mississippi. I'm an agent with the state, so on the law enforcement side. So I guess my buddies and stuff might be a little bit mad at me for even scheduling this game.
Well, we took some of the blame. We had William up here when his team was giving up a 2 spot in the top of the 6th, and that's on us, Coach. Get down there and get them straight.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't seem to have helped, but we are having a good time, and next year people can get involved and come out here and support this event. I don't know if you could get many more people in here.
Well, and I'll tell you, from the bottom of my heart, we want to thank Max Sports for coming out here. Y'all have been wonderful in what y'all have done and helping with this and coming out here, making it feel like we're playing for the MLB. And, from the bottom of my heart, y'all are a wonderful company, and thank you for all that y'all do.
Thank you, and good luck to Project Domino Effect. Find you on Facebook, right?
Yes, sir. Find us on Facebook.
All righty. Thank you, sir. We're going to the top of the 9th. We may be taking another little intermission here. I think maybe one of the catchers is asking for, or the pitcher asking for a little extra time to stretch. Once again, that was Hunter Walton, president, founder of Project Domino Effect. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back for the top of the 9th inning right after this. Once again, welcome back as we go to the top of the 9th, 18-7. Smoke Eaters dominating. Slow roller. Chance with third baseman. He pulls Robbins off at first and on safely. Annabeth Robertson. She's made a living of getting on by errors, putting it in play, hustling down the line. It's paid off for her today.
Coming up next for the Smoke Eaters, Jimmy Underwood.
Jimmy Underwood comes up next. Has a strikeout, pop fly to shortstop, as well as a single. To his credit this afternoon. Hits this one hard. Backhand opportunity for the shortstop. Couldn't get there. Joseph Stevens anchored the shortstop position all afternoon for the Peacekeepers. Garrett Reeves grounded out his last time up. This one's popped up. Should be an easy play. Stevens moved up under it to record the first out. Top of the order, though. Here's the dangerous part. Christopher Weeks has had a fantastic day at the plate. 3 for 4. Double single. Ground out to the pitcher. Single. Big mighty swing. And a miss. Another swing and a miss, and down he goes. I jinxed him. The old announcer's jinx. That's on me, Christopher. Sorry. Bragging about how big of a day you're having. Sean Presley's next. 2-run home run. It's been an adventure in the outfield. He's reached on 2 E8s himself. Had a single to go along with the home run. It's called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The modified rules, the batters are starting with a 1-1 count. They're using wooden bats. That one stays well outside, trying to get him chased. 2-2. Pitcher knew it. Presley knew it. And they're laughing at each other. Local product. Sean Presley lifts this one down the foul line. Robbins goes up and brings it in for the second out. Correction, that was the third out. Gives us a chance to take a breath before we go to the bottom of the 9th. We'll be back on the MaxxSouth Sports Network with more softball action right after this. We're back. The umpire had stepped out and had been calling for no pitch for about 10 to 15 seconds. Nobody paid any attention to him. Brandon Clayton getting to the lower part of the Peacekeepers batting order, if that means anything. Even though it has been the top half of their lineup that scored most runs. There's a hard hit. Garza with the quick glove.
With one out on the board, now batting for the Peacekeepers,
Josh Pinkston at the plate. Pops this one up, chance for Douglas behind the plate. He brings it in. Just like that, we got 2 outs.
With 2 outs on the board, now batting for the Peacekeepers,
Brandon Wright. Last hope. Local product. He'll hear about it if he doesn't get on there. Endrican to his knees. Throws it. It's going to be wide. It's going to pull long off of first base and put a runner on base. Brings up Kyle Robbins. Been playing first base the entire afternoon. Out of the DA's office, assistant DA. Mighty swing and a miss. I show him 0 for 2. Count goes to 1-2. Right back to Endrican. Had a shot at it. Low throw, or slow throw, I was trying to say. So back-to-back E1s are going to open the door for runners on first and second for the Peacekeepers. With Sean Cameron out of Corinth Police Department. Smoke Eater's just looking for one last out. Endrican beans another batter. Had a little bit of everything today, including an injury on the very first play. Don't mean to laugh, don't think it was serious, but he ran into the wall. There's a big swing and a miss. 2-2 goes the count. Cameron had a strikeout and got out the other time. I didn't get a chance to see that play. We had one of our many special guests. We're going to keep it here at the end of this game, an award presentation at the very end. We'll also try to wrap up some of the action and some of the fun we've had here today. This one's hit. That's going to be a clean base hit out to right field. Runner doesn't stop at third. There's going to be a quick run. Good job by Underwood to cut off that overthrow. Allows Cameron to move up to second base. Runners on second and third. 1 run in for the Peacekeepers. Still got a long way to go.
Up next for the Peacekeepers, Elena Lewis.
Elena Lucas. Hard hit. Underwood down at third. Can't get his feet up underneath him to make a play. Lucas taking advantage of it. Runners on second and third once again, and a run across. And now she may have hung a cleat going into second base. Checking on Elena Lucas down at second base as she rounded the corner. Went up into the bag. Always a dangerous play. Let's take this quick break while they're dealing with the situation on the field. We'll be back to wrap up this softball game at its conclusion in our award ceremony on the MaxxSouth Sports Network right after this. Nice round of applause for Elena Lucas as she gets up, starts heading off the field. She's out of the Verona Police Department. Stepping gingerly. Always one of those concerns when you're playing on turf, is it can sometimes be very unforgiving. We've got on-duty first responders here with us enjoying the game, making their way down to the dugout. Has her shoe off. Sometimes you can jam a foot as you go sliding into a base. The base doesn't give. Courtesy runner will go to second. So we still have runners on second and third, 2 outs. And at the plate, Cody Langley out of the Highway Patrol. That one bounces in, 2 in a row. One count. He's got to get this one over. He does not. That'll load the bases, and the top of the order comes up. Correction, Cody was the top of the lineup. Bring up Jason Jackson, the chief here at Northeast. He's had a good day. Missed an at-bat. His last at-bat, he had a double RBI. Tried to place one right down the left field line. That one misses inside. 18-9. 1 out remaining for the Peacekeepers. He hits this one hard to the gap, but right at somebody, and that'll bring it to an end. Nice catch out there in the outfield. I believe that was Harry Henderson making the play in right center field to retire the side. 18-9. Once again, we've enjoyed so much bringing you this event today. The Anthony Anderson Memorial Softball game between the Peacekeepers and the Smoke Eaters. We're going to hang around just a little bit for the award ceremony, some of our final thoughts. So thank you so much to our guests that came on the camera with us, including Cody Bullock, whose brother and son are both impacted by cystic fibrosis, CF, and an organization he's involved with, Girly Girls, made the jerseys for today's event. Appreciate him. William Anderson, the son of the late Northeast Mississippi Community College chief Anthony Anderson. He was the coach serving for his father. And Hunter Walton, president and founder of Project Domino Effect, another one of the recipients, along with the CF Foundation. This reminder, Project Domino Effect, charity finding ways for people to take small steps to create a huge impact in their own community, and the Cystic Fibrosis CF Foundation. CF is a genetic disorder that affects the lungs, pancreas, and other organs. There are close to 40,000 children and adults living with cystic fibrosis in the United States. The CF Foundation supports a wide range of innovative research programs to discover and develop new and effective CF therapies. The Mississippi office for the CF Foundation is located in Ridgeland. Both teams gathering at home plate for this great event. A lot of fun had out here by the participants and the crowd here, as they are going to, that is Hunter Walton, and he identified with the Peacekeepers. Now he's going to have to give the trophy to the Smoke Eaters. Hopefully this will become an annual event. And he presents that trophy to the Smoke Eaters, and they're going to talk a little bit about it. Chris Kelly from the Corinth Fire Department received that, one of the coaches for the Smoke Eaters, and that's going to wrap it up. They're going to take a few pictures together. We appreciate you so much for joining us and watching us here. For the fine crew behind the cameras in the truck doing a fabulous job, I'm Frank Dodds. Thank you for tuning in to the MaxxSouth Sports Network. Until next time.